rubbing on my teacup. March, Part 2. The Heron and the Frogs. The frogs are back. I have not been there to look yet, but I know, without even going over the grass to the pond, that in a corner of Oak Meadow the frogs are there. I sit here in our house and look through the window across the field, and I just know. It's a mystery until you've solved it, and then it's obvious. We've had the spring equinox, equal day, equal night, and could look forward now to longer days. The pond in the corner of Oak Meadow has filled with water. It has taken all winter to fill with drains from the fields, and now it's February full. But watch out, because it's March now, and the god of war is using his spear, and it tells you that it's not all over yet, and March can bring more rain. Little Alfie came to stay this week. We played the usual endless games, hide and seek, the eternal treasure hunt. Children never get tired of the old games, especially when the internet connection is not fast enough. The treasure hunt is always the best, and it goes like this. Little pieces of paper are cut up with clues on. The papers are hidden all over the garden. Alfie was writing the clues this year. All gone, he wrote. What did it mean, all gone? It was a mystery. What could have gone? The answer had to be in the garden. Those are the rules. So we hunted round, but found nothing. Well, we wouldn't, would we, if they'd all gone? And Alfie wouldn't tell. He won, we lost, but still Alfie would not tell. I gave up and took him across Oak Meadow and told him how I knew the frogs were back. Now it's spring. The clue was the heron flying over. I saw it land on the bank of the pond and then stand frozen like a statue, waiting. He was looking for frogs to eat, and the heron won't come to our field pond until the frogs arrive. The heron chicks have hatched in the tall trees of the local heronry, and I imagine that the parents come as far as our pond to get food. They eat 4 times as much food when they're feeding their young, so they must be looking everywhere for creatures. They eat frogs, fish, young birds, and small mammals like mice. They spear them with their long pointed beaks. But disturbed by us, the heron flew off and he came to our duck pond. But he didn't stay long. There was nothing for him to eat there. Alfie showed us the answer to his clue before he left for home. He took us to our garden ornamental pond, which we have carefully planted with marginal plants and lilies. They're just beginning to show fresh shoots. Normally, swimming in and out of the plants are big, healthy goldfish, 10 of them. They have weathered the winter, hardly moving at the bottom of the pond, and this month they have begun to weave in and out of the plants and be a lot livelier. But as we looked, I suddenly knew what Alfie meant. They had indeed all gone. I wonder who could have eaten them.